Soul Sounds, and today we're going to be talking about the new moon in Gemini. So that's going to be happening on the 22nd of May in the US, kind of Europe time, and in Australia that's going to be happening on the 23rd of May. So what is the significance of the new moon? So particularly this new moon in Gemini, it signifies renewal and rebirth. So that means renewing even old ideas, projects or desires that we've kind of left behind. And it's very interesting because this is also a time during COVID where we're starting to rediscover those old talents, creativity and projects that we've left behind for quite a long time. So this is now coming in the new moon in Gemini. And rebirth, so the rebirth of new ideas as well. So maybe you would like to bring forth a new creation which you haven't actually thought of before. Or it actually could even be rebirth of new opportunities, relationships. So during this time, we can also see the repair and renewal of relationships, business opportunities, and socializing with others. Because Gemini is the twin. It's the star sign of the twin. So that means things in two. So that relates to relationships in all areas of life. So friends, significant others, children, and even at work, as I said before. So Gemini is also an air sign, okay? So that means we can also take this time to breathe in new air to those intention and desires we've been thinking about. And really, this is not just a time for, just thinking of any intention or desire, things we like. It's actually a real time to reflect and review. So as we're going to transition to this new moon in Gemini, I'd like you to think about the past 2 weeks and what's been going on for you since the last full moon. And what would you really like to manifest in your life? What desires would you like to bring into your reality? Okay, so make sure they're honest, pure and genuine, things that you really and truly want to see happen in your life. So as we plant these new desires, you could kind of think of them as the seeds of our intention. So as we would plant seeds in the ground to harvest a crop, so we can now also think about planting the seeds of what we want to see happen in our lives. And a great way to actually manifest these desires is by using crystals. So I've got 2 here today, and they're actually not necessarily both of them are associated with Gemini, but one is associated with the new moon and one is associated with Gemini. So here today I've got labradorite, okay? So I'll just show you a little bit here. So labradorite is associated with the new moon and new moon magic. So it's also associated with the divine feminine, and as you can see on the labradorite, it's quite luminescent, very similar to how the new moon is. So we can actually use this as a tool for our manifestation. So when the new moon comes, you can actually hold it in your palm, say your intention, and program that crystal as a symbol of what you would like to bring in to the new moon. And the second crystal I'd like to show you is howlite, okay? So this is howlite over here. And howlite actually stimulates the desire for knowledge. And something very unique about it, which is very relevant to this new moon, it allows us to receive new energies and wisdom of energetic upgrades during this period of time. So that could mean something different for many different people. So at this time as well, we're having, the energies of the new moon, the sun. It could be DNA activations, receiving wisdom and intuition from the higher realms as well. Whatever it is for you, that's totally okay. And that's actually what you've put forth as your desire for this new moon. If what I talked about with the crystals and any of these things talking about manifesting new desires resonated with you, we're actually going to be holding a new moon ceremony on the 23rd of May. And that's going to be happening 8 to 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You're more than welcome to come along, and we're going to be basically going through setting intentions, renewing those energies through a very deep and relaxing sound bath with our 432 crystal singing bowls. And finally, we're going to finish it with a guided meditation. So we hope you can come along, and if you feel inclined to do so, just look in our Instagram bio link and you can sign up there. Thank you.